Hi guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So this is going to be the next in our crochet series. I will link down below the video before this, which then will link the video that started us, which is how to chain on and then how to get your ring. Okay, so by the end of this, we're going to have a cool granny square. Now there are millions of different kind of granny squares, but I find but this is, pretty easy one for me to teach. So we'll see how it goes. All right. So as you can see, we have our ring, and in our ring is the middle. So this is how I hold it because it's the easiest for me with RA and Fibro. Some days are better than others. This is our tail. You could just put that back there so it's out of the way, or you could crochet it in, which I'm not going to get into right now. And here is the yarn attached to the ball of yarn. And what we're going to do first is we are going to single crochet 9 stitches in the middle of this. And how that goes is you don't wrap over or do anything. Single crochet is simply taking your needle and we're going to put it in that middle, and we're going to do it like that. We're going to, take it over once, hold it, pull it through once, wrap again, pull it through another time. We're going to do 9 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now watch, we're going in the middle. 4, and then wrap it around, pull it through, going in again, in, then you want to lay your yarn that's attached to your ball right there, and we're going to pull it through there, gives us 2 loops on there, and then pull it through. My little tail's there, I could just pull it this way. All right, 4, we're going to go again. 5, 6, 7. See how easy it goes when you're doing it. Matter of fact, the way I learned when I was doing it was it seemed like to go like no problem. Like I wasn't having problems with it, and I was like, wow, I must be doing it wrong. But I went back and taught myself and did all that and realized that it just your hands, you start getting the rhythm, and that's what makes it the best. So we're going back in. I'm just sticking this through the middle, and I'm going to hook on. See how I'm holding it? I have the yarn between these two. So let me just take this out for 1 second. Okay. So I have it. I'm holding it between here. And I'm going to cut this off right here. This extra tail for now because I don't need it. And it's getting on my nerves. So I'm holding on to this like this, just with my 2 fingers. And I hold this with my, and then this is the one attached. And I put it between my pointer and my middle finger. And hold on to that. And then with these 2, hold on to this. So now I have my crochet hook. And I'm going in the hole. Like that. And then I'm going to lay that yarn. It just automatically goes over because the way you're holding it. And I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to hook on to that and pull it through. Once it's through, I'm going to do a yarn over. So I'm going to take it around to the back like that. I'm going to hook it, and then I'm going to pull it through both. And that makes 8. So we need 1 more, and I'll do it a little closer up. So I'm going to take this, my needle, take it through the hole. I'm holding on to that string that's attached to the yarn ball, and then I'm going to hook it, take it through, hook it around, and then I pull it through the both. So now I'm going to just kind of spread this out a little bit so it's not so tight. I tend to crochet a little tighter, and it's only because I have such problems with my hands sometimes that I really grasp onto things. I don't know why. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it with my first stitch over here. So as you can see, this row right here, that's your stitches. So I want to take this. I'm just going to do a slip stitch. So I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to take it through this chain right there. Let me see if I could do it. See, it's sitting like that. This is going to be our first. We're just going to stick that needle, and it could be a little fussy, but just stick it through like that. Then take your yarn. I take it over. And then you're going to run that through both of them. And what you have is you have your first, look how cool. You have your first ring. Look how cool. No problem. No big deal. So I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm going to start from the very, very beginning. So you guys can see. Now I want you guys, I'm trying to use this as my background so you guys could see better. Let me know if you guys can see okay with the color of yarn in the background. But let's get going. So I'm going to do my slip knot. So I lay it over my hand, right? Kind of like slanted. So I take it around and then I'll cross it over. And then I'll take this through the loop in the back, grab it, and then I hold on to this, hold on to that, and I pull it, and I have my slip knot. So I'm going to put it in. That's what she said. Okay, anyway, so you have this. Now we're going to cast on. What we're going to cast on is, we're going to chain. I'm sorry. That's the knitter in me. We're going to chain 5 single crochets. So here we go. So I'm going to go over once, right? Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to join it into a circle. So you'll go into your first stitch there. You're going to take your needle, crochet hook needle, and you're going to stick it through and you're going to slip stitch it. So you're going to take it over. I hold on to the end there and then I just pull it through. And then throw that little piece away there. I hold it in the back. And then here we are. You kind of just lightly pull it apart so you could see where that middle is. Putting my finger through the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to do the 9 single crochets. So I'm going to take my needle. It's not a needle. It's a hook. I get confused. I know what it is. It's a crochet hook, not a knitting needle. Take your crochet hook and take it through the hole. You want to take your yarn over there. You want to pull it through, pull it up, and then do another yarn over and take it like that. We're going to do it again. We're going to go right in there. We're going to take it through. We're going to pull that yarn from the back up front. We're going to yarn it over and we're going to pull it through. So that's 3. Okay, 4. And really you get into a rhythm. So remember, we take it, you put it through, you grab that back. 5, 6. See, now this little thing got in the way, so I got to hold that a little bit. I'm not going to cut it off this time. There we go. Nope. See, that little thing is getting on my nerves. All right, I'm just going to take it out. It's no big deal. Just get back to where you were and start over. So you just stick it there, wrap it around, take it in, wrap it around, pull it. Going to stick it in the hole again. Okay. And pull it. So you can see how we have our ring again. Look how cool that looks. And then all we're going to do is seal it together. So I'm going to go into the first chains over here, into that top. I'm going to take my needle, put it through there. I'm going to cross it over and I'm going to go in and go in. And now we have our ring. And that's going to be the first step of our granny square. So I hope you guys can, this is clear enough and that you guys could do it. If not, let me know. I will do it on a different camera or a different background. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. But like I said, this is our first part of our granny square. You single crocheted, and that's very exciting. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for messaging me and sending me what you guys have already done, telling me how you guys it got you back into starting to crochet again. And I just love it. I love it. It's meditative. I love it. I can't stand it. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys have any questions. As always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.